What up, Cappies? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So, Cappies, this is going to be your May Bone Curio reading. You know how we do this? We're going to start with the charms. Hold up, Cappy. Jazz in there living her best life. So, if you hear her giggling in the background, that's what's going on. I don't snatch the flower out, Cappy. Hold up. Let's put it back up. I don't want to drop it in the fire. You're doing too much. There we go. All right. So you know how we do this. Bones and curios first. I'm going to try to talk a little bit louder into the mic because I know some people were saying that the sound wasn't loud enough. But I have mine turned all the way up here. So we shall see if this is going to help. So bones, curios first. And then we're going to go in with the tarot to clarify like we normally do. And then we're going to follow up with the empath oracle to kind of help you navigate like your feelings or things that maybe you need to be focused on while you're going through this particular cycle, Cappy. All right. Last time I think y'all were trying to break free of the cocoon and live your best life. Let's see if it's happening. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Any guidance? Any messages? Anything they need to hear, Spirit? Cappies. Let's see what we have. All right, so some of you upside down with money could be not looking at your money in a proper way. Some of you may not be checking that bank account. Sometimes it gets that way where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep swiping this debit card and pray that Jesus, God, whatever deity, ancestors, that they put that money back into the account. Now there is money that is coming in, but I do see for some of you, we got more money, but we got the claw. This is bad, negative work. And then we got evil eye energy that's coming through. Some of you definitely are going to be having an energy with a female. We got fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This could be somebody who is very aggressive, very impulsive with some of the things that we do. So there may be some things where there's money going out for this. Some of you, I feel like that there may be something that's coming in with education in your home. This could be a business. Some of you may be educating people in your home. This could be I don't know. My parent has classes and things that he typically does on his property. So for some of you, this could be educating people, whether this is a home-based business, whether you have some beautiful garden space or something where you're bringing people in. But I feel like that this is around your family, your friends, your dwelling, that this could be happening in. I get a lot of talking and education. So for some of you, this month may really be on promoting yourself or your skill set or putting yourself out there to teach, because it looks like there's an interaction that comes back and forth with that. Now, I see that you kind of have to really look at your money, because we got more money. We got the claw that crosses over from family into the bad spell work. We have evil eye energy. Not really strong because they're upside down, but it is showing that you have some people that are kind of watching your money. We got the double head. And then we also have the hip bone or hip joint where there's some issue with flexibility. This is on the ring, and this could be contract. For some of you, this could be trying to negotiate a contract. For a few of you, there may be somebody that's getting a little bit frustrated that the ring is not put on their finger yet, because we have a contract that's coming into your home or your family sector. Could be that maybe you're trying to decide on something. Maybe you're getting some work or remodeling something around your house, and the contract needs to be negotiated out. For some of you, this could be that you've been living with somebody for a long time and you're finally giving him or her the ultimatum. This also could be for a few of you, whether you're leasing or renting a home or an apartment, that there may be something where there is some type of increase with your payments. And a double head is on top of this. For some of you, this may be unfair. You might have somebody, and I think that they're price gouging all over the place. So some of you may be trying to look for some flexibility with, leasing or payments or things like that that have to do with the home. Double head though is showing that this may be a person who is not willing to negotiate, and that could be the problem. There could be money loss or arguments with money that's coming in. So in this bad spell work sector, this is negative energy of maybe somebody not wanting to negotiate with you. Someone maybe not taking what you're saying as a negotiation, or they're completely closed off to it. I feel like for a few of you, if this is something that's going on with a job, there may be some people or something around where it's like, I don't want this person to move forward or get this money or have this opportunity that's coming in. And some of you are going to have to battle through this energy. For a few of you, if this is work, this could be that, this might be people trying to push you out of your job, or somebody trying to push you out of a money opportunity that could be coming in. Some of you could be battling somebody or battling a female when it comes to some type of finances or money, whether this is in corporate America, a home-based business, or somebody that is just crossing your path with money and possibly making you lose money. If this is not your fight, you could be a lawyer or somebody that's stepping in for somebody else, because I feel like that there's multiple people, and somebody here is overwhelmed and they're crossing over into the health sector. I do see spirit is kind of like bullet casing, watch your stress, and it looks like it has to deal with somebody else. There may be some conversations. Everything is about flexibility for you guys this month, where it's like watch your stress level, watch your moods, watch your tone. And this could be you telling somebody else to do this. The bullet casing could be that this is coming towards you. On the other side of the bullet casing, we have a gun. And this could be pointing that conflict is coming in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. But I feel like somebody is overwhelmed with something, and there could be some arguments with a female, or some energy where there is some type of aggressiveness with someone. To be honest, this person that is kind of disheveled or all over the place, looks like it could be the female. This Queen of Wands, somebody who's very impulsive, very aggressive, maybe for no reason. This person may have a lot of anger in them. Some of y'all might be coming across somebody that maybe it's just not all there, and you're having to look into it like, okay, should I even be arguing with this person? I feel different energies. For some of you, you're definitely going to have some issues within this month with possibly payments on top of a home or property or something like that. There also could be some problems with contract negotiation that some of y'all might have to deal with. I feel like spirit is like, pay attention, listen more than what you speak, because it could be that whatever you're listening to may help you with some of this energy. All right, let's get back into money. Trickster energy is there. Be careful of people that you're doing business with and people that you work with. So we have you, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Some of you may actually be trying to manipulate something in your favor. And it could be that you're doing this because you're trying to negotiate something, or you're trying to make something right. So I don't think this is exactly negative. This could be that you may have somebody at work that's trying to play games with you, and so you're flipping the script. The vertebrae is there, and spirit is right next to it. Stand your ground. Say what you need to say. Some of you, I feel like that there's money that's going to come in, traveling or somewhere else, and we do have relocation. Some of you could be relocating to a place that you really, really love. But it could be that you're trying to negotiate something. I don't think this move is going to happen, or this relocation is going to happen really fast for a lot of you, because I feel like there's something with negotiating or standing your ground. For some of you, maybe this contract is you're trying to sell your house and they're not giving you enough, or they're trying to get you to take less. Let's look in the middle real quick, because you got a lot of messages this month about being flexible. Be flexible, be flexible. The road opening key is there. We have the moon, which is upside down, and it could be why spirit is saying be flexible. There's some things that are going to happen this month that may not be in the plan, which means I mapped something out and it's going to go exactly the way that I think it's going to go, and I have to tell you, no, it's not. So there may be some big changes that are coming in where it's like, there's some things I don't see. You could be trying to buy a property that has some problems with it. There may be some stuff that has to be fixed in your financial sector that you don't want to look at, but to be able to make these moves, you have to look at it. I keep getting this energy of procrastination. Some of y'all are thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, and you might be on year 15 of thinking about it. And Spirit is like, the road opener key is in the middle, which means let's get it going. Let's get some action. For some of you, 2025 charm is right next to the road opening key, which means something that you're trying to birth or bring forward may not happen until 2025 because there's some unforeseen um, energies that are there. And for some of you, I feel this procrastination. I feel like for a few that you get really stuck on, it has to be this way. And if it's not this way, then there's this shutdown. And for some of you, it could be that you get tired or you just don't want to pour the energy into it. And I have to tell you, Cappies, life ain't that easy. A lot of us are out here pivoting and going backwards and forward and side shuffling and things like that. So some of y'all, and I know some Cappies that are shuffling and sidestepping with me, some of y'all, though, may be too fixed. It may be that it has to happen exactly like this, and if it doesn't, then, oh, the world is coming to an end, and y'all got to get past that, I feel, because if you don't, you are going to be stuck, and for some of y'all, that's what's keeping you stuck. All right. We definitely see some type of collaboration with a friend for 2025. We got a mermaid next to it. There's money loss on top of this, which means that you may have to spend some money out. And then we got a big shell here where there may be opportunity for money to come back. Some of you may be going into business with a friend. You may be planning some type of birthday party, wedding, event. Something is coming in. Eight of Cups shows that this is a lesson. This is a teachable moment, which means whatever this is, you're still researching this. You're still trying to figure it out. We have the anchor here. This could be a cruise. This could be a waterfront property because we have the mermaid, we have the shell, we have the anchor, we have the little bathing suit. So there may be something that's coming in with getting with a friend and maybe going on a cruise. Maybe this is a business cruise. Maybe this is something that opens up opportunities for you because there is money loss. This could be one of those cruises with the Eight of Cups where you go and they're, I don't know, teaching classes. This could be a water retreat where somebody is like, okay, let's go to the water and we're going to meditate and eat vegan food or whatever. For some of you, there is some type of education that comes in with this. All right. But you're going to have to spend some money to make some money. Now, I do see some good news in some legal situations. If some of you have been worried about something legally, it looks like it's going to go in your favor. We have the chicken foot there, and there's protection from you in this devil head. So if you're dealing with somebody that's trying to cause some problems, especially to your money, it looks like that your spirits are kind of jumping in, and it's like there's protection there. But for some of you, there's a spirit offering that needs to be done, which could be anything. It could be incense. It could be water. It could be alcohol. It could be that they just want you to come and meditate with them. So if you're working with your ancestors or a deity and you're constantly asking them for something, some of you, it's time that you need to get back. The chicken foot is up. It's like, all right, I've been doing what I needed to do. What are you going to do? Okay? We do have the handcuff, and we got the demon head there. Now, we got the demon head laying on top of you. Somebody definitely is trying to bind you. If this is not somebody, this could be your mind. We got something, and I feel like that's where I feel this procrastination at. Now, could this be that some of you are dealing with a person that is just draining your energy because they're laying on top of you? You're upright, though, which means that you probably know who this is. You know who you're dealing with. The handcuffs are there where it looks like that this person is trying to keep you distracted or keeping you in a situation where it's like, okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. For some of you, this could be overthinking things yourself, though, because it's sinner. If this is not a person that's causing problems for you, for some of you, this may be your own thought process. And the only reason I'm saying that is because it's right along the center. And this is either somebody that has too much control over you or something that has too much control over you. And you got to figure that out because it's laying on top. I do see the lucky charm is upside down, no, but it's right on top of the catcher's mitt, which means there's a lot of opportunities that should be coming in. Some of you are missing them, though. And I think it's because you're distracted by this demon head, which could be a person that is keeping you so preoccupied or something that's keeping you so preoccupied that you're missing other opportunities around you. I don't know, I get complacency. And I think that you have a lot of movement that should be coming in where spirit is like, don't procrastinate and don't be complacent. Don't just keep going through the same things every day, day in, day out. Some of you may be coming in from work and it's like, okay, during this time I eat my food, I watch my shows, I might read a book, and then I go to bed. And then you do that 7 days a week. Spirit is like, you're missing a lot of things on the flip side. And the bloom is upside down, which could be that you're not taking advantage of opportunities, and something that you're trying to get to bloom it's not blooming. You're not pouring energy into it. This could be anything. This could be work, this could be a project, this could be a creative project, this could be a relationship. All right, some of you, I do see the penis, so this could be something that's coming in. Now we got relocation. This could be somebody that is, they live somewhere else, that may be thinking about you or trying to come back in. The eye, the button eye is there. It crosses over into love, and it also crosses over into the good spell work. So it could be that you're being watched. I am seeing with the mojo hand and the good spell work, this is a good time to kind of play the lottery. Maybe gamble a little bit, take some chances, because it looks like luck is on your side. But I do see that maybe you're keeping an eye on your money or a situation, or you're keeping an eye on love, or love is keeping an eye on you. This also could be somebody talking about moving closer to them, and you're researching this area. For some, it looks like you're looking for more time to play. So it's like you're looking for opportunities to have a little bit more fun. Let's see. We got the heart upside down, and this is messages coming in. There may be something with rejection that's coming in, because we do have something that looked promising, and then there's a rejection on top of it. And this is kind of coming in with the love sector. Some of you might be dealing with people that are immature, where you're seeing maybe we could have a connection or something could be there, and this person is they're not mature enough. The skeleton hand is there, so be careful of people that you're trying to connect with, and all they do is want. What can you do for me? Can you help me with this? What's going on? We do have water energy here, and this could be an aspect of them or an aspect of you, where you're becoming very sensitive to people pulling on your energy. But we do have somebody pulling on the energy. Busy bee is on top of you. For some of you, it looks like that there is some things that are going to pick up speed. The butterfly is showing some type of transformation. If you're used to kind of just being around, I think spirit is pushing you and saying, let's stop being complacent. Let's stop procrastinating. There's opportunities, it looks like, to bring in money, and some of you are not taking advantage of the opportunities, or you're spending way too much time overthinking the opportunity. Manifestation hat is upside down, and it's slowing you. We have something where there's networking, but it looks like it's right next to your manifestation hat, which means that for some of you, if you are trying to start your business, or you're trying to build something up, or you're trying to try some new things, you're not networking, you're not promoting, you're not putting it out there. It's almost like you're talking to people, but you're not pushing yourself. You're not pushing what you're doing, and you're not following up. And that could be too where you're missing opportunities, because something is cut off. We have opportunity where the luck is upside down, and then we have the sword here where something is being cut off. And it's because if you are trying to be self-employed, you're not promoting yourself. And spirit is like, you really need to start working on that. Some of you feel handicapped when it comes to that. And then I see too also that you might be too much in your emotions. This could be, it's not happening fast enough for me, so I'm just going to let it go. Or somebody pissed me off, and now I really don't want to do it anymore. Or this could be, I'm just scared. I'm scared of failure. I'm scared of if people are going to judge me. But whatever it is, and really when you look at it, Capricorns, and it's interesting because I never thought about it. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, your dad, was he an overly sensitive man? And I was like, no, he was a Capricorn. He stayed in the house all the time, never wanted to go do anything, didn't want to be around a lot of people. But when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? He was sensitive. Because if you said something and he got in his feelings, he wouldn't fuck with you no more. or if you did something to him, he drugged that out. So there could be this energy of oversensitivity for some of you, and it could be that you have other planets that are causing that. So I would say, and I don't know, we're in new moon energy as I record this. Be really careful of the planetary cycles, because it could be affecting you more than what you know. For some of you too, this could be your mind. If this is your mind, you may have somebody around you with this demon head that's kind of making you feel insecure, and that may be some issues that are where this sense of failure is coming in for some. It's not all of you, because some of you, there's a lot of things that look like they're opening up, but I do see some challenges, and all these challenges are not going to hit every single Capricorn. Some of you have already encountered these challenges, and you moved on. We're going in cycles. Some of you are just entering the challenge, and you're trying to work through it. For some, you've been in a challenge and you're coming to the end of the cycle. Nine of Wands is showing defending yourself. And you're defending yourself and trying to break free of some type of bondage, which could be that I'm trying to change. I'm not the same person. You may have some people that keep throwing it up in your face. You're the same. The shit that you was doing in 2001, you're still doing it, 2024. So be really careful that you don't get triggered because somebody else is looking at you in the past. First, you don't have to show people anything. You just got to be who you are. I do see some travel coming in. Let's see. The sun is on top of it. We got the Jack of Pentacles and we got the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you and your crown is upright. And then it looks like your ancestors are supporting some type of travel or movement. This could even be with the relocation. In the good luck sector, we got some of you may be unemployed, but we got Nine of Pentacles. I'm unemployed and I'm starting my own business. I'm actually putting my time into it. There is some type of maybe confusion about a spiritual path, or maybe a certain way that you're trying to do something. And I feel like Spirit is talking to you. So there may be some things that are changing with your belief system. If this is not your religion or your spirituality, there could be something that changes in your belief system. Maybe you felt like I could never have a business of my own, and now I'm finally realizing I can do it. There may also be releasing fear or releasing doubts and being like, I can do it, because your crown is coming in the upright. And for some of you, this change may take place from now until 8 months, which means that this is taking you towards the end of the year and into the new year. And we did see something with 2025, collaborating on something, growing something. So for some of you, you're planting the seed. Crown is in the upright, and it's because your spirits, your ancestors want you to be in the upright. The angel wing is there. Somebody on the other side is like, you can do it. Come on, let's make this stuff happen. Ten of Pentacles, we want to bring you prosperity. We want to bring you money in. The Sun card, you're moving towards the right path. You got to just be careful of these little bursts of things that maybe people push buttons and you respond, or either you shut down. There are certain things that stress you out. Now this could be dealing with anxiety. This could be dealing with that they have a low tolerance when it comes to conflict or stress. For some of you, you might be entering into conflicts you don't need to enter into. But I don't know. That could be that you're helping a friend out, or you're trying to make something right. So get in where you fit in with it. Really watch out for distractions that are taking you away from opportunities that are coming in. I do feel your vertebrae, standing your ground. Now, some of you, there is going to be some issue with maybe lower back, joint pain, because it's crossing over into health part. But for the most part, it looks like opportunity is there, but Spirit is like, look, turn your eyes around, see the opportunity that's coming in for you, especially when it comes in for money. Family, we got somebody wearing a false mask. And this could be spiritual family, biological family, adopted family. Somebody is not showing you their true selves. And this is a general read. This could be them looking at you the same way. Like you don't look the same. You're not acting the same. But for some of you, pay attention to somebody within your workspace, your organization, or your family. Because it's showing somebody is wearing a false mask. And there's some type of conflict that comes in with that. All right? This could be them not being authentic, you not being authentic. So Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. And in family, this could be somebody that you know something is wrong and they keep telling you that everything is okay. You might be looking deeper into a person because somebody is having some type of problem, but they're not talking about it. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, let's see. Cappies. So we have the sun in reverse and we have clouded perspective. Discontentment. I'm not happy. And then we have conflict that's coming in. Discontentment could be this energy that we saw over here. We did see some conflict. Could be about money. Could be about living arrangements or living opportunities. There also could be something that's coming into the family where there is somebody wearing a false face. I did see this energy of complacency and procrastination. And it may be that somebody is just stuck in this energy and not able to move forward. But they could be worried about conflict if they do move forward. Temperance, finding some type of balance, which is good. So this may be moving away. And let's pray. Last month, it was kind of like some of y'all had to. Like Spirit was throwing some stuff in y'all face. Like, come on, Cappies. Are you going to, sink or swim? And some of y'all, man, I got a couple of friends, they doing the backstroke and the side stroke and the frog and all kind of stuff. The breaststroke, like they're out there doing it. So let's see. King of Wands, and we got in the reverse, overbearing, arrogant. We saw this here. Except this one is a queen, this one is a king. Some of y'all may be having some issue with somebody that is challenging you. And this person is they're coming in a very strong energy. This is a power abuser, somebody who's overbearing. They're trying to push their energy on you. And then we have Knight of Swords, egotistical, impulsive, criticizing, competitive, childlike energy. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that feels like they can bully people. And this may be somebody around your circle. This could be somebody within your family. This could be somebody in your job. Some of you may have sat back and dealt with this person for a little bit and then decided that I'm going to pull back because I need to find balance in this. But we do be careful of people who are coming into your life and trying to tell you how you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to be. This is what we're going to do. Because it almost feels like they're too comfortable coming in and telling you about you. Two of Swords, diplomacy. It's like, look, y'all, I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I'm going to do what I need to do. There is some confusion on this, though. And there's a little bit of worry, like, what's going on? So here's the thing, Cappy. Anybody coming in, I know y'all already know this, but anybody coming into your life telling you how to tie your shoe, comb your hair, what car to drive, how to keep your house. Like, what the fuck? You're an adult. But you got some people that are looking at you in a way where they either don't respect that or they're pushing boundaries. Like, I want to see how far I can push Cappy before they do something. And shit, that might backfire. So we have Seven of Wands, lacking direction. So here's the thing, for some of you, you got somebody that's getting in your head and making you doubt yourself. Am I going the right way? Am I doing the right thing? There's paranoid. And then the first thing, we have isolation. Okay, so now I'm doubting myself. I'm paranoid. Let me go back in my cocoon. Because somebody caused you to kind of worry or stress or overthink something. Could be, too, that you're battling for somebody or you're battling with somebody. And you may have gone into it at first like, okay, I got the lead of this, and now you're starting to worry about, do I have the lead, or is this something that I should be involved in? Four of Cups, and we have boredom. We have reflection, antisocial. So what made you feel that way? You didn't want the conflict of something. Maybe somebody challenged you, and you didn't want the challenge, so you're like, I'm going to back down. Because I'm paranoid, I'm not really sure, I'm discouraged about what direction this is going into. So I'm just going to give in and allow whatever to happen. I don't think that's the Cappy way. So this may not apply for everybody. And then we got boredom. Like, I'm doing the same shit over and over again. I need to do something a little bit different. There is self-reflection with that though. So it's almost like, let me take a step back and figure out what the next move is. Justice card in the upright, we have balance, logic, and it's interesting that it's catty corner with temperance. So it looks like this month you're fighting for balance. What's going to work for me? What's going to come in? But then we got manipulation, Nine of Cups reverse, hidden motivations. Somebody trying, this could be a partner, this could be a child. Um, some of you may have somebody that is just very immature, they're very impulsive, they do things sometimes that doesn't make sense. There's some type of manipulation, but for some of you, they get to you. And this could be a friend, this could be a child, this could be a partner. Let's see. Four of Swords in reverse, blocked, dead end, unforeseen forces at work. So it looks like somebody's trying to manipulate you, but Spirit is blocking them. So whatever they're trying to do, they're not getting the upper hand with this. And we got Page of Wands, bad news comes in. Let's see why. Somebody did something that may have put them in a bad position. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. Some of y'all are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that may be getting themselves in a very bad situation. They may be doing something that they don't want you to know about. For some of you, we got this person in the negative energy with the Queen of Wands up here. So why? What happened? We had some cloudiness, some dull stuff, trying to find your balance. And then this fire energy comes in. They're overbearing. They're arrogant. You can't tell them anything. They're aggressive. Some of you, this could be somebody you work with. They're competitive. This could be somebody testing boundaries with you. There's a lack of clarity. We got some issues with paranoid. If this is a child, this could be somebody that is really struggling in life. This, if it's an adult, this could be somebody who's really struggling in life. I feel like there's somebody that probably needs some type of therapy or guidance, because it looks like that through all of this, there's recklessness that's happening. And for some of you, let's see, the Magician, focus, willpower, skill, battling strengths of will, determination. Some of you are really going to be butting heads with somebody because they're putting themselves maybe in not the best of situations. You also could be butting heads with this person because this person wants to fight. Some of you are dealing with a fire energy that is about to go off. And this could be you work with this person and they've been able to get away with a lot of things, and you come in and you're trying to bring some balance around them and they just flip. Some of the stuff that they were trying to say or do, there's this energy of being blocked. This is not you. Some of you definitely are going to be dealing with fire energy. And this person there's hidden motivations underneath. There's deceit. They're not being honest. There is some impatient, rebel, unmotivated energy. The Magician could be you. Let's make this right. Focus, willpower. Come on, let's get back on track. But then we got a battle of strength and will. You're going up against somebody. Competitive. Queen of Wands. High Priestess. Hangman. High Priestess in the upright. Higher powers. Wisdom. Some of you, you're using your guidance from spirit to manipulate this situation because competitive. We got a fire energy that is spirited, vengeful, domineering. The only reason that they're there is to cause some type of problem. But for some of them, they're immature, they're aggressive, they're competitive. And nothing is being done with that energy. And this is somebody that probably needs to get some help. Restrictions on top of the High Priestess. Financial loss. Didn't we see this last month where you could have been dealing with somebody that did something and got arrested? Or some of you put a band-aid on that. You put a band-aid on it. But you still may have a problem. Let's see why. Hold up. Ace of Wands. Reverse. Bad time and setbacks. Financial loss. Having to pay some money out that sets you back. We got a lot of energy. Uh, but it's negative, y'all. Regret. Somebody does something that may end up costing you some money, and they regret that they did it. There also could be somebody that loses money because they mess with you, and they regret. Cold-hearted. I think some of you start to embody the Queen of Swords energy. And then we got the devil upright, bondage, fear, self-restriction. This could literally be somebody that gets arrested and goes to jail because they did something stupid, or they got caught up in something legally. And they end up losing money. If this is you and your child or somebody that's under 18, you could end up losing money because somebody is impulsive. If this is somebody at work that just goes cuckoo, cocoa puff crazy, this person could be escorted out the building and end up having to deal with some type of case. If this is somebody that you're going to court with and they're just overbearing and everything like that, there is going to be this thing where there's financial loss and restriction. And then we see restriction over here too. It might not just be a legal thing where they get, a slap on the fist and have to pay a fine. Somebody might actually end up going to jail. And it's because there's this anger. And for some, there's entitlement. They're overbearing, they're arrogant, they're criticizing, they're aggressive, they're competitive. You got maybe a fire sign that you can't tell them anything, you can't tell them what to do because they don't want to hear it because they think they know everything. But it shows that this person at a certain point becomes very mean-spirited and selfish. I want what I want. And some of you, you're either battling this person and they're going to end up losing out. If this is for a business or something like that, they're going to end up losing money. If this is a child, though, you might have your child go through something, or a friend or somebody where they need to be bailed out or they need some help. Somebody needs some type of therapy because they can't control themselves. They don't have any control over themselves. Interesting. Cappies. Some of you got to be really careful that you don't lose your balance in this energy with this person. It could be too that they take you over the edge because then you start having doubts. Like, maybe I'm not doing the right thing. Diplomacy is like I'm trying to do the right thing, but there's confusion. If this is somebody that's living with you, then it maybe I really need to focus on getting this person better. If this is somebody that you're battling with, it could be that, you know what, you're batshit crazy. I'm fixing to take you to court. Maybe they're doing something to your business, because we did see a lot of money loss up there, and the cards are showing money loss coming in. It's either going to be for you or them. There's a money loss either bailing somebody out or trying to help somebody, or money loss because somebody fucked with the wrong Capricorn and ended up losing money. Good Lord, Cappies. Like, when y'all just gonna get some good booty and chill? No wonder y'all want to go back in the cocoon. I don't blame you. Capricorn, Capricorn. First card. Let me get it under here. Release your critical voices within. When a critical inner voice says, I'm not enough or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with, that is not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. This is basically getting your mind back together. It could be that you're dealing with somebody, or you're dealing with an energy that's making you feel like you're not enough, and you're not really sure how to deal with it because it's showing, I have doubts, I have confusion. Now, could this fire energy be an energy that you are competing with that doesn't exist? For some of you, maybe, but I feel like it's a person. Release shame. If you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release the shame. I am a lovable, caring person. For a few of you, there is definitely something going on with insecurity. Maybe you feel like I deserve something, but I don't want to push too hard because maybe I don't deserve it, but you do. Observe, don't absorb. If you're taking on the stress of others, try observing the situation from a distance. This will increase your energy. That makes me think that some of y'all are stepping into this fight for somebody else. Let go of being a martyr. Find a balance between giving and receiving. It is not healthy to give too much that you feel exhausted. I think some of you, this fight is either, maybe this is a coworker, maybe this is your child, maybe this is your friend. For some of you, there is a fight that you're stepping into that may not be yours. For a few of you, it could be that you're trying to prove something, because we have some type of insecurity here. And then we have, you're absorbing, you're an empath, you're pulling in other people's energy. But what you're doing is you're falling on the sword or sacrificing yourself, because it's like, look at me, I'm a good person. You don't need to do all that to prove you're a good person. There's something with validation that keeps coming in. Now, for some of you, it could just be that you're fed up with some energy around you, and you're finally putting your foot down, but you're still going off of somebody else's emotions. So be really careful that you're asking yourself, am I feeling this way because this is me feeling this, or am I feeling this way because I am picking up something else for someone? It's like, all of a sudden, why am I depressed? Is there a reason why I'm depressed? Is there a reason why I'm sad? Is there a reason why I'm in here giggling? It could be that you are an empath and you're picking up somebody else's energy. Be really careful though, because for some of you, if you cross the line and you're in the wrong part of this, you could end up losing some money. For a few of you, if you're dealing with a fire sign that is out of control and you're trying not to look at it or deal with it, and this is a friend or a family member or a child, you might end up losing some money, because this person may do something that causes money loss for you. Could be court cases or something that comes in with this. So just be really careful, Cappies, that you're paying attention to the people around you and you're dealing with it not from your feelings on it, but from what's really going on around you. All right, my loves? Y'all take care.